Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic with me, Demonox. When we last left off, we were trying to get into that quest line. I may have jumped the gun that one. I require another party member. One who is not yet in my party. We'll come here though for
Welcome to Manan. I'm Roland Wan. As the official representative of the Republic Embassy on this planet, I'm here to help all citizens of the Republic should they require aid.
I do.
KotOR is a precious resource. Its healing powers are near miraculous. During times of war, KotOR becomes even more valuable. As long as we have the permits, we will continue to harvest KotOR and ship it to our Republic soldiers battling against the Sith. Of course, the Sith enjoy the very same privileges. If there was some way we could gain an edge over the Sith in our KotOR supply, but the SWKOTOR are fiercely protective of their neutrality in this conflict. They do not want to grant either side an advantage. A beautiful place, Sato City. A paradise on the water. But remember, within the city itself, the SWKOTOR have absolute authority. They're a tough race, but fair. Obey the SWKOTOR laws, keep the peace, and you should encounter no problems. I assume you received a visitor guide to the city when you docked your ship. I regret there is little I can tell you that's not in the visitor guide, my good Jedi. My duties rarely permit me to venture beyond the walls of the Republic Embassy.
Okay, I'm on a mission for the
Oh, of course. Of course I'll do whatever I can. But I'm only a simple diplomatic representative of the Republic. I doubt I can be of any use to the Jedi Council.
You say that. I see a star map. The remnant of an ancient and forgotten race.
An ancient and forgotten race. And you think it may be here on Manan?
You know something?
Well, perhaps. But if you want to get information about that, you'll have to do something for me first.
Oh? What do you want me to do?
We were using a submersible reconnaissance droid in the ocean surrounding Ahto City, and it was damaged. It took a data recording of the outside of the city before being driven off by the Phyraxan sharks. But while it was returning to the surface, it encountered difficulties and was disabled. Its automatic systems floated it to the surface, but we could not retrieve it in time. The Sith were applying subtle pressure to the SWKOTOR authorities for some reason we've not determined, and were able to delay us long enough that they could retrieve the droid before we did. The droid's data centers are heavily encrypted, so it will take the Sith several days, we believe, to get to its data. It was captured 12 hours ago. It is imperative that we get it back.
Where's the droid?
It's heavily guarded, we're sure, in the Sith embassy here on Manan. Since we have no remaining soldiers to spare, and certainly not our elite ones, we have no one capable of entering the Sith base and retrieving it. That is what we would ask you to do.
How do I get into the Sith base?
There are several leads we've been working on to get into the Sith base. Any of them should work for you, although it might be wise to concentrate your efforts on just one. The first method that's possible is to help us interrogate a Sith prisoner we managed to catch after he tried to infiltrate our base. He's being held just inside our enclave. We think he may be able to give us the passcode that the Sith give their informers to enter the base. He has proved most resilient so far.
Is there no way?
We managed to pick up a crate of blank Sith data cards, the type they use for pass cards. The encryption system to unlock them is very difficult, however. But if you are more skilled than our technicians, you may be able to gain access that way.
And
the Sith have got the SWKOTOR to give them exclusive use of one of the main hangar bays. Visiting Sith masters use this bay to land, then take a speeder over the water to an external entrance to the Sith enclave. The luckless spy we mentioned earlier had a pass card to that hangar on him. While it is surely well guarded, it may prove to be the most direct route. Here's the card. The Sith base itself is very heavily guarded. If they became aware of your presence, I fear you would be quickly outnumbered and killed. Here is a pass card to get you inside our facility. You should find all you need to get started in there. You can choose whichever of the methods you want, as long as you get in the base and get the data recording back. Which method do you think you would like to try first?
Let's decrypt the passcode.
Good choice. We've been working at that for a while, but it's been too difficult so far. Maybe you'll have better luck. I wish you luck in your task. Should you retrieve the data recording from the droid, return it here to me, and we can see about getting you that information.
So that we can double tap the Sith base because there's also the situation of we want to prisoner get in there and do
So you're the one who's gonna try to get into the Sith base, eh? Huh, good luck, you're gonna need it. This is our main computer room here. We got the box of pass cards we got from the Sith, but we haven't been able to break their encryption yet. We have been able to decode the numeric system they use, but there are holes in our terminal sequence patterns.
Okay.
The strings of numbers that end the code sequences. If we could complete those strings, we would have the key to their encryption system. The encryption system is composed of 6 matrices. Each is based on a mathematical method. The holes we're missing are the final number in each of the strings. Most are simple, but the final 2 matrices seem to be much more difficult. The second last matrix has a pattern looping back on itself, or something. And the last is divided into smaller subparts. Maybe the pattern for that is within each part. But I have to admit, all this is a bit over my head.
Right.
I haven't even been able to slice past the first matrix, and I've been at this for hours. I've ruined a dozen cards already. But the good thing is we have a whole box of them, so you don't have to worry about running out anytime soon. Since Roland said you were cleared, you can use the computer freely.
Okay. Large computer. You're using that one, so I got a large computer.
Master?
Master? Booting, status, pending, continue. Slice the Republic's computer systems. Use computer use of 8. We got a lot of parts. We're not going to slice the Republic computer. Additive matrix, so 1, 2, 4 plus 3 is 7, plus 4 is 11, plus 5 is 16, plus 6 should be the next one. 22. Subtractive matrix, so 21 minus 3 is 8, 18 minus 1, 2 is 16 minus 1. Minus 1 is 15, minus 0 is 15 again. Minus minus becomes thing, so this will be 18 again because it's minus minus 2. Next guy. Great. 1, 2 times 2 is 4 times 4 times 2 is 8, times 2 is 16, 2 times 2 16 is 32. So that should be 64, if my mathematics is correct. Simple multiplications I can do. Complicated multiplications on the hand go right over my head. My brain just does not like it. It fries itself. It could have got HK doing this. 1 divided by 2, 64 divided by 2. It's just divided by 2. Okay, so this exponential. It's 1 becomes 32, becomes 81, becomes 64, becomes 25. So 1 plus 31, or even if it's times 31 becomes 32. Plus 31 becomes 32 plus... No. It goes back down, you see. That is double that. Five. It should put like a dot 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 at the end for what you want it to be. One plus 31 becomes 32. Plus 49 would be 81. Minus 20. No, not 20. Minus 20 over 861. See that? 18. No, that's not right. I told you my brain goes kaput, but I get the wrong mathematics. I'm gonna puzzle this out for a minute. Hold on, I'm gonna pause the video while I puzzle this. Okay, after the better part of 10 minutes trying to go through this, I'm just gonna go with guesswork. I don't think it's gonna be 9. No, not 1, because it's too low in the sequence. So I'm deducting 1 from to begin with. That one. Hey! Logarithmic matrix. Thanks. I mean, my brain didn't like the last one, so thank you. Sequence pairs. 1, 0. 8, 3. 32, 35. 128. Can't be divisional. Can't be subtracted. Wait, 32 times 5. Oh, I'm going to calculate out for this. I told you my brain goes when it hits certain digits. So So 32 times 5 is 160. Okay, 1, 2, 8. Divided by 5? No, that's by 6. Great, no one I have absolutely 0 comprehension on this one, so we've had a 5. We've had an 8. I'm gonna guess it's one of these two. Come on, look, don't fail me now. Yay! Okay, now I'm gonna select the computer. Woof! That's a lot of spikes. Ouch, that's a lot of spikes. That was like a monstrous number of spikes. Right, we've got the card. So now we can legally enter the Sith compound. That was a lot of spikes needed for that Republican terminal. I mean, absolute ton of spikes. That was 100 spikes? And HK had a high score. It wasn't like HK had a wimpy score. I like the Sith complex is the same side as the swoop race. It's like we know the Sith knows what's going on. We want the swoop race location. Forgets anything else, we want the swoop race. Ward ride. I have pass card.
Only people who have business with the Sith are allowed inside the embassy. You can ask, but I doubt you'll... Who knows? Some scheming plot, no doubt. Hopefully the SWKOTOR uncover it and ban the Republic from the planet. Is there anything else?
Yes.
I haven't the faintest clue as to... Is there...
I don't know.
Only people... If you have a pass, why are you...
I'm letting you know. Okay, just letting you know that I have a pass card to get in. You know, don't want you turning around saying, "Oi, why are you opening my door for?" Well, I've got a pass card.
You there. I don't recognize you. How did you get in here? Your pass card is out of date, and I don't recognize you at all. We'll get to the bottom of this soon enough. Commander Gran, report to the security desk immediately. You authorized this person to enter. I don't know them, and their identification doesn't match up. They're spies.
What? Sound the alarm! Droids, destroy them!
How's the silly move? I'm right next to you. Oh, that's it. That's why I have Zam.
Powering weapon.
Well, that was quick and brutal. That was never going to work out well for them. I have a lightsaber. Nerf enhancement. That's buckets. You'll say, I can't have any of this stuff. I need implant level stuff. Implants. Oh, miss. The whole thing was complete with a waste of time, wasn't it? What about me doing the card thingy? Going through the door, wait. Alright. I need to increase repair if I want to have any shot at doing HK's memory stuff. But I don't have the... You'd have to be the right skill for this. Right class skill for this. My persuasion skill is good. Right. I could take force dark side power. Though I like the idea of being able to throw my lightsaber. The advanced version lets you go after 3 people at once. Force Valor. See, I have Affect Mind and Dominate Mind for the sheer sake of being able to get through. I also have Wound, Choke, and Kill. Heal. Very handy, but it doesn't work on droids. I get Lightning, which is... I'm almost got Shock. Lightning is the more advanced version. And Storm, just well... Yeah. So 10 to 60 points. That's a lot of damage. We could start on the choke though. Stunning is fun, but wound and choke are more dangerous dark side powers. And it's practically iconic to be able to choke people. Force choke. It also may open up new conversation options. I find your lack of cooperation disturbing. Right, sneaking in didn't work. So there you go. Let's go route number 2 of this sort of thing. Kill everybody. The disassembly room. No, disassemble Johnny 5. Ooh, hello. Ooh, while we're at this, I have a better skill. I got up by 1 point. Is it enough for you?
Statement. Affirmative. Request.
I can technically skill of 5.
Statement. As you wish, Master. The first stage
Better
is
than
the
0.
simple one, and that is
Or 1.
accessing my central control cluster. This may take a while. First, you will need to open 3 panels. No! That is not it, Master. No, that is not it either. That is a hinge, Master. Supplication.
Yes.
Perhaps it would be best if you did
Okay, well.
as you dis.
That was a waste of my points, you know. You're better at repair, so...
Acknowledgement.
Acknowledgement in my echoey voice. Ba 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 ba. Wow, you do this so easily. Two, 3, 4. We got 800 XP for that. Bye bye.
Droid efficiency at its best. Illumination required. Droid efficiency at its best.
Oh, we went through these guys like tissue paper. Well done, little droid. Have fun killing for me. Ooh. I like those. A new stun ray for him. Like, that's all I came in here for. Cure. Cure. We have now got to go do something else in this base because we require it. We need to go do... not fight these guys, but okay. I have iron grenades.
Droid efficiency at its best. Powering weapons.
Ow. Ow. I want to stun ray. I've had you two 2-on-2 and one guy, and I got 1-on-1 mine. Well, good into that. Completely negate his next attack. You've got 2-on-1 here. Don't be complaining to me about you losing fights. Say something like that. He's automatically using powers, so it's fine. Oh, he won. Well, 600, I think. It was stun type. I know he's only using his Alvar's Wookiee Blaster, so...
What?
Ready.
Now.
Droid efficiency at its
I don't have any attack perks.
Droid efficiency at its best.
Well, these two levels up. So, that's a good way to point to end the game. End the game, end the episode. The game's ended, folks. We got a man, and that's all we need to do to successfully save the universe. Oof. Still, we are leveling up nicely. I'd like to level faster. Makes me wish I hadn't actually taken the... You know what, if I'd fallen ahead and known I needed to have... Remember I needed to have the repair skill? I would have chosen the class that has repair skill. Then again, I also would have sunk all my points into being a ranged fighter when at the start I would have instead tried to make certain I was a melee fighter. I would have built myself up to be a strong melee fighter instead. But that's all for next time, folks. So until then, I'll catch you all later. See ya.